These two stories right here really caught my eye. Republicans are not only satisfied with cutting $1.6 billion from the EPA in the latest budget, but in the states, Republicans are also looking to destroy the environment. In Maine, Paul LePage announced a 63-point plan to cut environmental regulations shortly after he was sworn in, including opening 3 million acres of the Northwoods for development and suspending a law meant to monitor toxic chemicals that could be found in children's products. This from the New York Times. Governor Rick Scott of Florida proposed eliminating millions of dollars in annual outlays for land conservation, as well as cutting to $17 million, the $50 million allocated in last year's budget for the restoration of the dwindling Everglades. You won't need those. Just a bunch of weeds and water. In North Carolina, Republicans control both houses of the legislature, and they're looking in their recent budget proposal to cut operating funds to the state's Department of Environment and Natural Resources by 22%. All of this Republican onslaught on the environment, and it is with that backdrop that I give you some good news. Finally, a Republican who is paying attention to what is happening to the environment, who has noticed that global warming is having a direct impact on his state. This is a little bit shocking, I know, to hear a Republican who actually cares about this stuff. But I want to read you a proclamation from a couple of weeks ago. And, well, it starts with this. Whereas the state of Texas is in the midst of an exceptional drought, with some parts of the state receiving no significant rainfall for almost 3 months, matching rainfall deficit records dating back to the 1930s. Dust Bowl time, folks. Dust Bowl time. Whereas a combination of higher than normal temperatures, low precipitation, and low relative humidity has caused an extreme fire danger over most of the state, sparking more than 8,000 wildfires. Whereas these dire conditions have caused agricultural crops to fail, lake and reservoir levels to fall, and cattle and livestock to struggle under intense stress, imposing a tremendous financial and emotional toll on our land and our people. Now, therefore, I, Rick Perry, Governor of Texas, under the authority vested in me by the Constitution and the statutes of the state of Texas, do hereby proclaim the 3-day period from Friday, April 22nd, 2011 to Sunday, April 24th, 2011 as days of prayer for rain in the state of Texas. Finally, this man deserves a round of applause. Finally, we see, yes, everyone's impressed. Finally, we see a Republican governor realizing the dire situation the environment is in and is taking proactive steps to change the environment, to protect the environment, to help the environment by asking us all, at least in Texas anyways, to pray for those 3 days. I hope they did it. Do we have a weather report for Texas? Has it worked yet?
I'll get you one right now.
See, that's what's called good governance, folks. And that doesn't cost anything, those prayers. Although, you know, while you're there, you could put a little kitty into the, little into the till, a little into the kitty. Help your mega church out. Maybe if he had done it a little bit earlier, some of those Jews in Texas would have thrown in a prayer for rain too. No word on whether or not he's calling for rain dances or anything like that. But kudos to Rick Perry for finally showing some leadership. Weather report?
It's a nice 76 degrees in Dallas right now with no precipitation.
All right. May have to have another round 2 of prayers. We have breaking news from our meteorological desk. Storms and hail last night in the Fort Worth area of Texas. Congratulations to you folks in Fort Worth who were praying for that rain. Somebody threw in a prayer for hail, apparently. Not cool. Not cool.